Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Stoke City career mode video. This is episode 3 of this career mode, and in today's episode we're going to be going through the transfer deadline day, all the transfers done, see who we can pick up in the last day of the transfer window, and going through all of these games here, playing through all of them, all the way up to the Rotherham game, we are playing that game, and we finished the whole month of September. So let's get straight into it, guys. Right guys, I'm currently going to approach Maurizio Pochettino for a loan deal for Kyle Walker-Peters. Actually, is like a 21-year-old right back, and I'm just hoping to see if I can get a loan deal sorted for him. Let's go for just a 1 year. Yep, 1 year, that's fine. Brilliant. Okay. We need to share wage costs. We think 60-40 is a fair split for. To be honest, that's fair. I'm more than happy to do 60-40. That's brilliant. Sweet. Kyle Walker-Peters on loan. Right guys, we've actually had a transfer offer from Cologne actually for Ibrahim Afellay. And Afellay isn't really a player I've have much use for, so they're probably gonna delegate it to the assistant manager actually. So what have we got? They've offered 3.35 and the same between 2.4 and 3.5, so I'm going to look to try, let's say, don't sell player for less than 3.5, don't sell him for less than his value, or less than what they're saying, but I'm going to say start the offer at 4 and then try go to 3.5 as low. Let's just do it at that. Let's just see what he does, because Afellay isn't really a player I'm gonna have much use for, and if I can get that bit extra money in for him, obviously that would be quite good for the January window. Here we are, guys. Actually, the representatives from Cologne have agreed to pay 3.6 million for Ibrahim Afellay. That's pretty much brilliant. That's pretty much what I was after. It's a good amount of money to bring in. So yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to Jurgen Klopp this time for another loan deal. This is for Dominic Solanke, actually, one of his young strikers. It's just I want to start bringing in just some youth talent that I could just in on loan, because I haven't got much budget to deal with, and obviously I want to bring in some more players into the team. So let's see if I can bring him in on another 1 year loan. Let's see if he accepts it. Yep, more than happy. Sweet, nice on Jurgen. And a 60-40 split in his wage. My God, it's a big wage. 60-40 I'm happy to accept anyway, but yeah, like I say, 60-40 is kind of fair. If they would have offered like 80-20 or 70-30, then I would have counted it, but yeah, hopefully Dominic Solanke can join Stoke and be another great youth signing on loan. Right, Dominic Solanke has rejected the proposal to join our club on loan. You can consider these negotiations to be over. Well, that didn't go well. Right guys, I couldn't really find any other good striker really or anywhere really that I thought would be best suited for my team. Okay guys, I just actually just looked through my clips, guys, and Layola didn't actually show up. I actually brought him in as a free agent. He's obviously, I don't know where he is from, but yeah, he was a free agent, so I decided to bring him in as another defensive option. So if you guys wanted to know where I'm going from, there you go. Right guys, here we go into the first game of today's episode. Is actually going to be against West Bromwich Albion. It is away from. Let's have a look at the league standings where we are at the moment. We are currently sitting in 6th place with 9 points, having won 3 and lost 2. West Brom currently sitting in 11th on 7 points. Obviously they've played won 2, drawn 1 and lost 2. But yeah, we're looking good at the moment. Got that very high goals scored, 14 so far. That was because it was on professional difficulty. I have thought about it. I've actually moved my difficulty up to world class. Just professional was getting a bit too easy, I think, for me. Scoring 5 goals in 2 consecutive games was a bit too. It's too simple for me. So I decided just to make it a bit more challenging for myself, and just decided to make it a bit harder for me. But I think it makes it a bit more entertaining for you guys as well. So yeah. Well, without further ado, guys, I'll just say let's get into the games. Right guys, this is the team I'm going with for today's game against West Brom. I decided to bring Kyle Walker-Peters into right back. Obviously Moritz Bauer's still got a little bit of a knock, Obviously he's just come back from injury, so I don't want to bring him back too soon. He's on the bench though. I've decided to bring in Shawcross as well for Ashley Williams. Ashley Williams has got a little bit of fatigue, so I decided to bring him in. But pretty much the same as usual. We've got Helder Costa on the right, Duke up front, Ince on the left, with one of our big signings, Milanovsky, in the middle of the park. So I'll just say let's get into it, guys. Here we are, guys, for the game against West Brom. Both of us getting relegated last season. Putting up a good fight. It's a bit of a derby game, in a sense. So there we go. It's going to be on world class as well, so it's going to be a challenge. Here we are, guys, let's go. Kicks off, world class difficulty. Can I handle it? Let's find out. Juice on the ball, holding the ball up. Ince, Allen. Juice found your way through. It's dragged a shot wide yet again. It's two shots, two chances I've had in just under 10 minutes that have gone begging. Could have been 2-0 up already. It's unlucky though. Good play. Joe Allen. Joe Allen shoots. Oh, again it's wide of the mark. So many chances we've had to go into the lead here, but still 0-0. Brunt faces to Gale. And it's shot across goal. Good save by Butland. It's not far though. And another save from Butland. And it's out again, but it's in. That was such a mess of a goal. Ball's played across Butland with the first save. Plays back across. Butland made the second save. And after the second save, Butland's in the goal. And Indy doesn't get up for the header. And Butland doesn't have a chance to dive across and save it. Then Dwight Gale puts West Brom 1-0 up. And the referee just blows his whistle before Peters' tackle is registered, but that was a bad tackle for Peters. But we do find ourselves 1-0 down, unfortunately. And it's his undeserved goal. We've been all over West Brom. We've had like 4 or 5 really good chances to score, and they've had one. That's their only chance they've had. They've come forward, and it's just been luckily balls in and out the box, and they've just tapped it in, essentially. So 1-0 down, and we don't deserve it. Alright guys, second half, let's go. We need to get a goal. Let's find out if we can get one. Lovely play from Stoke. Finds Juve in the edge of the box, shoots, and it's another save from the keeper. Their keeper's been on proper form tonight. The ball's coming into the box again. Juve's there, couldn't find anyone. Held their costs on the edge of the box though. He strikes it, it's off the bar. Oh, it's just out and away from off the bar. Another chance that goes begging, guys. We could be like 4 or 5 goals up here. Helder Costa's on this right hand side. Can he find somebody? And it's out. It's out for a corner. We needed this corner. And we're making a triple substitution as well. Woods, Phoebe and Moritz Bauer are all coming on. Bauer's back after injury, but I'm putting Bauer on the left hand side, taking off Ince just to inject that little bit more pace into the team. Ball's come back in from Costa. It's out. Moritz Bauer back from injury, and Phoebe can't win the ball back. Woods wins it. Phoebe. Bauer's ended up picking it up instead. Juve instead, and it's wide of the mark. Juve with the best chance ever to try and equalise this game. 2 minutes left of any time. This is going to be all over, guys. They pass the ball round. Can we get an attack on? We got the ball up. It's slipped through. Helder Costa chipped and towards. Oh no! I tried to chip through Juve after the save, and that's all over now. That was our chance. We've had many. Oh, the ball's not gone out. Yeah. I don't know. We were attacking, and the refs decided to blow his whistle when we're on another attack. But it's full time in the end, and we'd lose 1-0 to West Bromwich Albion away from home. It's a tough game playing against 5 back. I wasn't really impressed with Kyle Walker-Peters. I think we missed that Bauer influence on the game, but again I'm not impressed. But their keeper Johnston's been on a mad form in that game. They've made some mad saves, but I didn't take my chances, so we ended up losing that game, guys. Another one. 6 games played, 3 games won, 3 games lost now. Final score: West Brom 1, Stoke City 0. Right guys, after that game we do actually slip down the table into 10th spot, with West Brom leapfrogging us over into 8th place And we've got Middlesbrough still at the top. They didn't actually win their last game. They drew it, I think. Who did Middlesbrough play? Let's have a look up here. They played Leeds and they drew 0-0. So yeah, at least their winning streak's over. But yeah, Swansea and Preston are still keep going their unbeaten run as well. If Nottingham Forest and Villa, they're still unbeaten. And Ipswich are still holding on into sixth place as well. But yeah, after that defeat, guys, that's what we need to start picking up points to want to climb that table. That 1-0 defeat, though, they had like one chance and scored. We had so many chances to bury the game, but we just didn't take it in the end. So yeah. I've just noticed Sheffield Wednesday are also unbeaten as well, but they've had 2 wins and 4 draws. So yeah, they're also unbeaten. Right, guys, moving over into the second game of today's video. Straight away, just going straight into it. We're going through just the one change I've made. Obviously, Moritz Bauer's actually come straight in. Ash Williams, I'm going to put straight back in the team as well. Obviously, he's fully recovered. And I'm actually just going to start Ryan Woods instead of Bojan for this game, because Bojan didn't really perform too well in that game. So I'm just going to start Woods instead to see if he can make any immediate impact on the game, because we need to get off quick and get some early goals to have a better chance of winning the game. So no hassle, guys. Let's just get straight into it. Here we go, guys. Second game, a second away fixture in a row at Sheffield Wednesday. Can we get 3 points this time? That's what we need, though. We need to start climbing up the table and get into those playoff places. So here we go. And see Ryan Woods making a nice run in behind on the right hand side. Ryan Woods has a strike, and Ryan Woods makes that immediate impact. I've started him in this game, and immediately after 3 minutes has put us in front. Made a lovely run down that right hand side, and just ends up cutting inside just cutting inside, taking a couple of touches and hitting it into this near post. And it's a brilliant finish from Ryan Woods. It's Stoke 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0, and it's a brilliant finish. First, obviously, just hit it as wow. Thank God I brought him into the side instead of Bojan for this game. So yeah, Ryan Woods, they might be keeping his place after this if he keeps up a good performance. 1-0 Stoke. Headed in, and it's off the bar. Ooh, they've had their chance. Off the bar. Butland just shook up there. And Palmer is on the ball, tries to cut the ball in. He haven't got many defenders back. The other end, he's gone. And he's just cut through. And there was no defenders in the box. Martins India was nowhere to be seen. And with Ash Williams, I tried to just gamble and try and block the goal, but he just dribbled past and stuck the ball into the corner. And Sheffield Wednesday get an equaliser. Obviously, Martins India's cut out is nowhere to be seen. Martins India's, and they just ran into the box with ease and slotted it into that left-hand corner. It's like, no, isn't it? Martins India's nowhere. It's just Ash Williams trying to cover on his own. And yeah, we've now lost our lead. It's 1-1 now. Milanovsky to Ryan Woods to Doof. Milanovsky's going to have a strike on the edge of the box. It's cannoned off the bar. What a strike for Milanovsky. And it's finally gone for half time. But that was a brilliant chance. If that would have got in, jeez, that would have been a brilliant end to the half. But in the end, 1-1. So we've only had a few chances. Sheffield Wednesday have been quite dominant, to be honest, trying to be putting a good pressure on, but really we should be leading this. After Ryan Wood's 4th minute goal, which was well taken, we really should be leading. Right, guys, second half, here we go. We need to just, like I say, like we did the last game, we need to just find a way through and just get another goal. How that cost it? What's the ball up? The man Juve on the edge of the box. It's Tom Ince. Can't. He's got the ball. Milanovsky's found the way into the box. Milanovsky, and he's put it wide. He's actually put it wide. He's just trying to finesse it into the corner, and it's put it wide. I can't believe that. It's got a free kick, and it's an even better save from Butland. And it's away. I'm just doing a double switch now. Ince and Allen are coming off for Bojan and a Phobe. There is a Phobe. Finds Ryan Woods. Is he going to be the difference maker? There's no one in space. I can't pass the ball to anyone if they're not in space. Milanovsky's going to have a strike, and it's in! Milanovsky has found a way through in 86th minute. He had an unlucky strike in the first half, it hit the bar, and that strike on the edge of the box found its way through finally. And in the 87th minute, we've managed to find a way through and pull back the lead that we once had. I'm just trying to find some space. Milanovsky had it. Juve moved out the way at the right time, and that shot just fired straight in. A lovely strike off his left foot, just fired as hard as he could into that left-hand corner. Brilliant, and we're up. It's Sheffield Wednesday 1, Stoke 2. And Bauer's been caught out here. And Jones is in, and Butland's got the ball. And just gonna hold on to it now and just play out these last few seconds. And I'm just gonna hit it up the pitch as hard as I can. Get the ball away from my goal as possible. Trying to play the ball through to Juve. He does win it back. Helder Costa doing a little bit of tricks on the wing. And it's give it away. Back to Sheffield Wednesday. And that's full time. We managed to pick ourselves up 3 more points here. This is what we needed. That late goal from Milanovsky managed to grab us all 3 points. Woods put us ahead after the first 4 minutes of the lovely play. But then in the end, we managed to pull the game through. See, when they pulled the game back, I thought it could have been ended in a draw, but that strike from this man right here gives the 3 points. It's Sheffield Wednesday 1, Stoke City 2. Right guys, after that win, and obviously a well-deserved victory in the end, we do manage to push ourselves up the table into 8th spot, obviously on 12 points behind Rotherham, Aston Villa and Ipswich, all on 13. And we did actually end Sheffield Wednesday's unbeaten streak as well, I've just realised as well. So they've now, obviously their unbeaten streak's gone. Obviously Aston Villa's and Preston's, Nottingham Forest and Middlesbrough's unbeaten streak are still go on. Swansea I think lost their last game, so their streak's now finally over. So yeah, obviously we've got to keep going, keep pushing up the table. Also, we're only 7 points behind Middlesbrough, who are just storming away at the top of the table. Obviously Nottingham Forest and Preston still managed to climb up the table as well. So we've got a bit of catching to do, but we're only 3 points behind Nottingham Forest in second. So we haven't got too much work to do. But if we keep up this pace, we can probably get playoffs quite easy towards the end of the season. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to try and get one of those the top 2 spots. That's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, let's just keep going, guys. Here we go, guys. I've actually finally set this up as well. Obviously the training session. I've got Tyrese Campbell, one of the youth players I brought in, called Guerin, Walker Peters, Andrea, another youth player I brought in, and Helder Costa. I'm going to do a bit of training with them, just to get, obviously, hopefully get him a bit better. Hopefully Kyle Walker Peters, if he improves enough, I'll end up signing him at the end of the season. But see, Tyrese Campbell still obviously a very good player. He's been actually a really good player in real life actually. So let's just see how they do. And Andrea actually getting the only A. Obviously Campbell getting a B, and everyone else getting C's and D's. So, but yeah, they're all doing quite well. I'm just gonna keep going. Also, I'll try and do this after every game. I probably won't show you it all, but once they get to like a certain overall, I might end up showing you them. Right guys, here we are for the 3rd game of today's episode. It's the first game of the episode that's actually at home. Obviously we're playing against Swansea City. Made a couple of changes. Brought Fobe in up front. McLean's coming on the left. And I brought Bojan back in for Joe Allen this time. I've kept Ryan Woods in because he did play quite well in the last game. So the back 4 is still the same. Milanovsky's still there in centre mid, and Costa's still on the right hand side. So yeah, just let's get into it. Right guys, moving into the next game, we're going to go with Berahino actually up front for this game. I'm going to move Juve over to the right. There's a bit more pace, just obviously just to see how Berahino does. I've not tried him out this well so far this year. I want to see how he does. I'm going to give Kyle Walker-Peters another chance as well, but I'm going to put him at left back as well. Give Eric Peters a break. So, and I say other than that, the middle three are the same, and the rest of the defence and still Butland in goal. So let's go, guys. Oh, Carrara scored the most goals so far in the whole league. Banging. Right, come on. Another 3 points. Let's get ourselves into that playoff places before the end of the episode. We've still got one more game played today after this, but if we can get ourselves in there, that's where we want to be at least. Headed down, Berahino. And Woods is in. Ryan Woods. And he can't put it on target. I've been quite off of my shooting today, and it just proves it. Ryan Woods misses the target. I need to work on my shooting, I think, after this. And Woods is in through the middle. Ryan Woods, easy, come on. And he's put it over. I didn't even put that much power on it. I don't even put that much power on it. I just tried to finesse it into the corner, and he just skied it over the bar. That was a chance. We should have buried that. I see Bauer running down the bottom. Look at this. They've cut through. Simple 1-2 football. And they go through and score. Oh my god. It's simple football, like the players just get dragged to the player on the ball. And they end up just stepping the 1-2 pass through and end up conceding just stupid goals. But then they've got a goal. Look at that, just 1-2 pass, they're in. I can't do much and it's in. 1-0 Blackburn. Fucking ref. Oh, we got a penalty, yes! The tackle in the last minutes of the first half has resulted in us getting a penalty. I thought the shot was a bit weak. I just looked back, saw the tackle that the guy just made. Look, dragged Milanowski down. And we've got a penalty at the end of the first half. Pownzzz steps up. Now put it to the right. Oh, it's down the middle instead. I changed my mind last second. If it went right, it would have been the correct decision anyway, but we've still got a goal. We've equalised it just before half time. They didn't say Blackburn didn't deserve their goal in the first place. And we managed to just drag the we managed to get the penalty. I don't know what I'm saying now. We managed to get the penalty and slot it in anyway. And it's 1-1 before the break. So it's what we needed. We needed to get that equaliser, and we got it. 1-0. It's probably going to blow up as well for half time in a sec. Yep, there we go. It's half time. Right, guys, I've just done a half time substitution, as you can see. 2-metre Peters come on for Berahino. See, Berahino didn't really make too much in that game, but let's see if Peter Crouch can make a difference. And to Woods. And look at that ball up. Pownzzz should have got Bell for pace there. It's a strategy ball into Peter. Just couldn't fall to him. And Woods, header. Off the bar, Peter Crouch. It's another save. Oh, Peter Crouch is offside anyway, but I don't know how the hell he saved that. Woods with the header, it was dinking. Yeah, of course it was offside. But I don't know how he saved it. That was an incredible save, not gonna lie. Milanowski's won it back. Pownzzz in. Pownzzz surely, can it be 2? And keeper saves it. I do need to work on my finishing. But it was a good save from the keeper in the end, but the angle was closed down by the defender. I was going for that corner.
They're sitting off the opposition here. That can invite pressure. He can lay it off to the supporting player.
Get the ball in. Juice there. Far near post, sorry. And it's in! It's in eventually! It worked! Pownzzz will probably claim that though, even though it was a blatant own goal. Wow, yeah, the ball just put into the danger area, put it out wide. First ball in from Bauer. It was off the bar, down, and a defender just couldn't get it clear and puts it into his own net. That was brilliant. It was a good play from me. I actually like the way I've got the ball into the box, but we're 2-1 up now from that own goal from Downing. We needed this lead. We just need to hold on to it now. Peter Crouch on the ball. Hold the ball up well. Juice. Trying to get the ball in towards Crouch and just couldn't go out. Bauer and Joe Allen, the ball's just cut out from him, and now we're caught in the break. Luckily we got Bruno Martins Indy to cover for us. I'm just going to give it to the keeper just to hold the play up. I think just start to get out the attack again. Just not found anybody though. And it's not, the players aren't passing properly. Finds Juve. The Power's on the overlap, brilliant play. I tried to play it back onto the edge of the box. It's a good save from Butland. The attack hasn't gone though. It's gone out from Walker Peters, I think. It's a corner. A double change though. Phobia on and Bojan on for Ince and Allen. Obviously just a bit more pace. And I've put a Phobia on the left wing just to, as he, like I say, get that pace in. And the ball's in the box in the corner. Blackburn have equalised. With 15 minutes to go, they scored off the corner. Mulgrew. I wasn't expecting the ball straight into the back post. And there's two players are trying to go on him and Butland. I don't know what that dive was, so. But Blackburn have managed to equalise. Here we go again. It's 2-2. Bojan plays through Peter Crouch. Can he get a chip? He does. Peter Crouch chips it. Oh, it's just wide. Peter Crouch's effort so close to finding a way in. Ball's going into the edge. Juve heads it out. It's away. Butland just has to. He can. I don't know why Butland doesn't use his hands. We're putting a load of pressure down this last 2 minutes. Ball's come in. And it's over the bar. The Blackburn have got this final attack. And it's all over actually. The ref's blown it up. Another 2-2 draw. It's getting quite difficult to try and break teams down and make opportunities. And another draw. It's not really what we need if we're going to try and go for the bloody playoffs at least. That's where we're aiming at the moment with how good Middlesbrough are doing, but it ends the Bet365, Stoke 2, Blackburn 2. Right guys, with that draw, we do manage to keep ourselves into 7th place, obviously with 14 points. We're still 1 point behind West Brom, who's still in sitting 6th. And like I say, there's still the 3 teams that are still unbeaten. They're still going unbeaten. Obviously, Middlesbrough did drop, I think, a couple of points against Swansea. I think they just played. But yeah, we're not too far off. We still scored the most goals in the league, but we're starting to rack up some draws now. But we need those wins going up. The more wins, we can just start climbing the tables where we need to be. 3 points could take us up to 3rd at least, that's where we should be. Come on. Right guys, here we are with our brand new Luke squad. I've actually gone for a 4-5-1 formation this time. I've actually just had to switch something up because I think if I'm getting draws all the time, I just can't create many chances. I've had to change something with that, so I've changed the formation. So I've just gone for 4-5-1. I've obviously kept Ince on the left. I don't know why Woods is on the right actually. Let me just change that quickly. Yeah, Costa should be on the right. Woods in this like the centre mid CDM role with Milanowski play. I'm trying him at cam. I put a Bojan up there and Juve up top. The back four still the same with still Butland in goal. So I just hope we can get 3 points. We need to get at least a win. What are we on so far? We've won 1, drew 2 and lost 1 so far this episode. So we need another win. Come on, let's end it on a high. Come on. Here we are guys. Last game of the episode. Away to Rotherham. It finished 2-2 in real life. Hopefully that isn't the same in this game. I need a win, everybody. Good block by Ash Williams, and Butland's come out. I didn't tell Butland to come out, but he did. Peters has been caught up in that little tussle there for the ball. Ball's coming across low, and luckily went out wide. Juve sees Bauer on the wing. And it's found Woods in the centre, and it's a good chance, and it's the volley straight over the bar from Ryan Woods. There's a good ball into the box. Woods was the space. It's a good volley, but it's a bit too hard at the power. It's a good block from Ash Williams. Can I get it clear? Can't. Ball's come in. Can Bauer deal with it? He doesn't deal with it. And Rotherham lead. And I just can't defend crosses into the box at the moment. I don't know what's going on in Rotherham. Just a simple ball into the box. Bauer doesn't deal with it, and it's just a headed ball. 1-2 from the throw. First time ball into the box. Bauer jumps for it. Not even with his leading with his head. He went with his bloody foot instead. He decided to. But he tried to go for with his foot, and Butler just couldn't get the ball. And 1-0 down to Rotherham. I can't find myself leading in this game at the moment. Chiefs on the ball now. Sees the run of Tom Ince. Tom Ince has cut his side. Tom Ince, and it's in. There we go. We found ourselves back on the front foot, and we've managed to pull ourselves yet again another equaliser from a goal down. I just can't keep going in front first in any game I play, but at least we managed to get goals and get in behind him now. Tom Ince just ran down, simple cut inside, and a finesse into the far corner, and we're equal again, 1-1. Tries it. There's literally no one to pass to. Helder Costa gives it to Pownzzz, and it's slotted in. Oh, a bit fortunate there, but on the 42 minutes we've managed to get ourselves in front from a Pownzzz goal. Just a simple tapping around in the box, as long as I can get the ball around. So I can do Helder Costa, saw Juve in space, it was onside, I hit the keeper and it just rolled in. A bit fortunate, but I think we were due that bit of luck. Just hits the keeper, hits the inside of his leg and just rolls in. We're up 2-1 now before half time. And Peters deals with it. And that's half time whistle. 2-1 up, half time. That's what position we need to find ourselves in more often with the lead. We did well getting the equaliser with Tom Ince with the cut inside and the finesse. And the ball, the second goal, was just from Diouf. It was a lovely finish, and well, not really a lovely finish from Diouf, was it? A lucky, fortunate goal, but like I say, we were due a bit of luck, so we were 2-1 up at half time. Ince. And it's slot through. Pownzzz, surely free. Straight at the keeper. A double substitution for me, guys. Bringing Joe Allen and McLean on. Woods and Ince off. So I say simple swaps for me. Woods on that yellow card. Can't risk him getting sent off in the last 10 minutes of the game, so Bernowski. James McLean. Bernowski pulls back. Lovely footwork. Alright, Peters on the ball. Milanovsky. Good shot, and it's found a way through. Milanovsky, I just decided to shank it, and it's just found a way through and just rolled past everyone in the box and rolled past the keeper. I was just trying to work the ball in as much as I can. Milanovsky just hit it first time on his weak foot, and it rolled through everybody and went in. It was a good low strike really across the box, and the keeper wasn't getting down quick enough. It's a great goal. We've actually scored 3 goals. It's Rotherham 1, Stoke City 3 now. And Joe Allen's in. Can Joe Allen make it 4? He's off the bar. Oh, I could have made it 4 in the last few minutes of the game. Joe Allen gets another chance maybe. He strikes it again, and it's another save for the keeper. And we got a corner in the stoppage time. Just going to get this ball into the penalty spot, and Ash Williams is there, and it's down and out, and I think that's going to be it. And it is. It's full time, and we finish the episode in a victory. It's about time. But it was comfortable. That's quite a entertaining game, to be honest. We had quite a lot of chances, and obviously with Milanovsky getting that last goal secured the victory, which is what we needed. He's been a great signing for us, so I'm glad I managed to bring him in. The only thing we need to work on is just defending, obviously trying not to concede that early goal, but we still won the game, didn't we? Rotherham 1, Stoke City 3, the final score. I'm going to end this off, guys, by just having a look at some of the youth reports, some of the scout reports. There's one guy I think I'm liking. Yeah, this is Fabian Chevalier. 81 to 94 potential, and minimum overall is 51. And he can play in quite a few positions: striker, right wing, and striker, and centre mid. Sorry. So yeah, they're quite good stats. And just his 150k. I'd say I'm not too worried about value, because once they get built up a bit, that'd be obviously quite good. And the rest of these players I'm just gonna reject, simply because their potential isn't good enough and their overalls isn't really the greatest. To say, I can't really. Is there anyone? Nope, I can't really. I don't think there is anybody. Nothing really high potential here, so no, all these guys are just going to get rejected. And here we are, guys, just finished off the episode by showing you what the league table currently looks like, and after 10 games we are actually sitting in 3rd place, which actually isn't too bad considering we're the only team within the top 6 to actually lose 3 games, so it's not looking too bad at the moment. Won 5, drew 2 and lost 3, scored 23 goals and we're on 17 points, it's not too bad. And just looking, Middlesbrough's unbeaten streak and Aston Villa's have actually also ended. Let's have a look to try and see where their unbeaten streaks actually ended. So there we go, actually, Middlesbrough actually lost 1-0 to Hull, and let's see, Aston Villa actually lost 2-1 to Bristol City, so both of their unbeaten streaks are ended. Nottingham Forest are the only team so far that are currently going unbeaten, I believe. Obviously, I don't know if Sheffield Wednesday, yeah, obviously Sheffield Wednesday have been beaten, haven't they? Yeah, so they're the only team going unbeaten. Let's have a look at the bottom, and we find Millwall, Birmingham, and Wigan Athletic in the bottom 3. Brentford obviously not doing too well after their. That's it, they were the first team to beat me as well. Obviously, after 3 points, they were quite high up, but we still find Millwall and Birmingham and Wigan at the bottom. Obviously, with Birmingham only picking up one win as well. I wonder who that was against. It must have been in this month. Yeah, the last game we played actually against Ipswich. So obviously, those start actually looking quite dangerous. But Hull, I think, with that win, would have pushed them out of the relegation zone because they're up to 11 points now. But yeah, I don't think we're doing too badly. 3rd place is obviously where we want to be. We're pushing for that. We're pushing for the automatic promotions now, and obviously with Middlesbrough dropping points, that's what we need to catch them up. Obviously, we're 5 points behind Nottingham Forest and 6 behind Middlesbrough, so we've got a bit of catching up to do. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, and if you didn't, you can easily drop a dislike and let me know why you left a dislike in the comments below. If you guys want to leave any suggestions for any players or anything to maybe look up and scout, please let them know, put them in the comments, and obviously I'll read through them, and any advice you have for the video to help me improve it, please let me know. Obviously I hope you guys are enjoying the fact I'm playing on world class now. I've bumped it up for myself, made it difficult, and it has showed, hasn't it, today, with obviously 2 wins, 2 draws and a loss. So like I say, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Pownzzz, and I'm signing out. Peace.